Hi there and welcome to episode 39 of our Prison Architect Let's Play series. The lag right now is getting quite difficult to play with, so this series may not last that much longer, at least not with this prison. We can see we've got 565 prisoners and it's lunchtime, dinner time. It's dinner time at the moment, so everyone's cramming into the canteen and getting all of their food. And I had a very good thought about this actually. Because the food is we're a little bit stuck on the amount of food that we're getting. However, what we can do is in our regime, we can put the meal quantity down to medium, because everyone always gets enough food, but just about, and it's not because of the meal quantity here, it's because they can't get enough out onto these serving tables. So if we put the meal quantity down to medium, then the amount of food that's actually on these serving tables will actually increase. So we'll be able to feed more prisoners for the amount of cooks that we have. So that is going to be the first thing we're going to do today. Our low priority prisoners are all eating nicely, although we've got a couple of high. Are they medium? They're medium, that's high. So what the other thing we're going to do today is all of our medium security prisoners. Where are they? There they are. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. We're going to change these into low security prisoners. So if we can find them all, let's get rid of that reports screen. So let's find you. You are now a minimum security, and you are a minimum security. So we're going to go through and do all this. The reason for this is so that we can actually segregate them off and set all of this area here to be minimum security, because at the moment it's free for anyone really. Is he changed? He is, but I think there might be someone sat on top of him. So let's change him to minimum security, and it looks like there might be someone on top of him as well. There's another one, normal security. You are now minimum. And so let's have a quick look. Where's the rest of our minimum? Oh no more normal risk, so that's fine. So now we have 43 minimum security and 522 maximum security. And what we're going to do with that is, with the deployment, minsec only in the canteen, kitchen, and this entire area here is now minsec only. And we're going to set that to minsec only, set that to minsec only, and everywhere is going to be minsec only on that side of the map. So that is done. So that stuff over there we're going to set to maximum security now as well, because we don't want any of our minimum security going over there to eat. Actually no, that's not. That's going to be staff only. So we'll set these power stations to be staff only, and the same with all of this. Actually no, we don't want to send too many to be staff only, do we? Let's set that to shared. Because if you set it to staff only, then they can't actually clean it. There's a random tiny little block there. That's interesting. So that is that should be fine now. So that whole area there is minimum security, that's all maximum security, and we've got the bit in the middle that's for everyone, because obviously anyone can go into the holding cell. And they will need to go there before they start. So what else are we going to be doing today? Well, we're just going to be continuing with building these cells, these minimum security cells, around here, up there and down there. Maybe building a couple of workshops, something like that in the middle here, maybe a laundry room. Thinking maybe a laundry room here and a workshop down here. And then the world is our oyster. We can keep extending this minimum security outwards. Especially because we've got this kind of modular canteen, kitchen canteen thing here. So we just need to keep extending to the right and hiring more chefs, really. And it looks like the prisoners are very busy stealing forks at the moment. The other thing we want to do at some point is to get some armed guards involved. But that may not be today. We'll have to see how we get on. We're definitely not short on cash, at least. But someone did comment that if we did have a riot and we don't have any armed guards, then they're going to take over straight away. Because it is, it's 4 guards, no, it's 4 prisoners to a guard, essentially, isn't it? If we've got nearly 600 prisoners and 150 guards. So they wouldn't do too badly, but yeah, we wouldn't really want to risk that. So might be about time to get some, what are they all doing now? Is it yard time? Yes, yard time. So everyone's kind of hovering around, ready to go and do some reading or watching TV or something. But yeah. Right, when we complete this little piece of wall here, our prison capacity will be at 700 when these two cells actually figure out that they are enclosed. So that's pretty damn cool. We had an influx of 20 odd prisoners today, and so we now have 535 maximum security prisoners and 48 low risk prisoners. So yeah, we're getting quite big. The number of maximum security prisoners we can actually hold in this prison is around the 640 mark, and then there's another 60 or so for. In fact, that's bang on actually. It's 640 maximum security and another 60 for minimum security, and we're going to increase that by 20 now. So yeah, we've got plenty of room for max security prisoners. We might actually focus on those because we're pretty much near the limit of low risk prisoners at the moment, although we are going to expand that soon. But yeah, pretty big, pretty laggy. When it was breakfast time, it was about 5 or 6 frames per second. What are they doing? They're washing dishes. Cool. Sounds good. This guy just caught my eye. Pancake King, thief. Stealing and eating too many pancakes. Billions and billions and billions of pancakes lost their lives in 1 hour. Sounds like a good guy, but don't know really what he's in for. False accounting? Maybe he forged the receipt or something, got a refund, I don't know. But yeah, Pancake King, thief. Very odd name. Okay, our low security cell block has undergone a little bit of a facelift, and we've expanded it. We now have space for 80 low security, yeah, 720, so that's 80 low security prisoners, and there's still the odd little issue with fitting the last little bits here and there. I can't see any more workmen having trouble, but we've also got this expanded canteen kitchen area. We've now got pool tables in the canteen, just in case our prisoners, our inmates, want to have a little game of pool in the middle of their lunch or breakfast or dinner. And we've got an extended kitchen area as well, and we've got 2 new workshops. So each one of these has a couple of saws, 4 carpenter's tables, and a single press each, because you can't have a workshop without a press, apparently, and they've each got a table as well, and we have 1 log there. Interesting. So yes, we've got this area here now, and if I have a look at deployment, these workshops, because they're only small, can only house 4 jobs each. So unfortunately, check them out as they get filled up now. The kitchen isn't being filled with the jobs. Maybe people aren't qualified enough to work in there. That's interesting. I thought everyone had passed the kitchen training, kitchen induction. Let's have a quick look at our programs. Kitchen induction. Oh yes, so we've only got 3 there. So we could actually... Could I activate? No, we can't activate another... Oh no, that's general education. Sorry. Kitchen safety and hygiene. So it's only got 1 person there then that's actually being induced into the kitchen safety and hygiene. So let's open up another couple. In fact, if we do that, then they can go to... Ah, that'll be why. So 10 till 12 is only in the first kitchen. Okay. And then 10 till 12 there is in the second kitchen. That's why people aren't getting involved there. So now they can actually get involved in the low security area. So we also have loads of people in the foundation education program. May actually be time to create some sort of extra training, some extra classrooms. Not sure about that at the moment, but in fact, can we... No, all rooms are booked. Oh yes, that's because it's a 3-hour session. So we might need to open up some more classrooms there, and we're auto-saving at the moment, so that'll induce quite a bit of lag. But yeah, may need to get another classroom sorted at some point soon. We have hit 600 now in our prison capacity, which is ridiculous actually. What is the spread of those prisoners? 540 high risk prisoners, so we've got space for another 100 of those, and 60 low risk prisoners, which I think gives us space for another 20. Yes, it does. So one thing that I've just done, looking at the grading here, our reform is only 2. I thought that we had quite good reform, but obviously not. But then we've only released 38 prisoners. So what I've gone and done is split the massive big classroom, it's very laggy at the moment because it's eat time, into 3 separate classrooms. Now I didn't realise that the minimum size for a classroom was 5 by 5. However, it has let me set the not regime program. It has let me set a load of programs up here. So these should be okay now. So they're preparing that guy. So we do have a whole bunch of teachers. So they are preparing. So I don't know whether this 5 by 5 minimum size requirement is actually going to have any sort of effect on the classes themselves. Where is the last teacher? He's there. He's waiting to get let into. That staff door. We might change that actually to a standard door. This is really laggy at the moment. I do apologise. So she's preparing now, and I'm sure that these classrooms will start filling up. Yeah, they are filling up. So we are getting people coming into these classrooms now. Hopefully that requirement failure won't have much of a detrimental effect. We've also got 2 classrooms over here now. Wow, that one's actually really full. This one, not so much. But that one, that's crazy that there's so many people wanting to take that class. That's really cool. I'm liking that. But yeah, so I guess only time will tell whether this will have any effect. I wonder why do these guys always look like they're facing backwards? Is it because they don't want to pay attention or something? No idea. Let's have a look at his grading. Not much punishment. 32% of free time, which is 1 penalty, but we can live with that. Pass 1 easy programs and 10% of stay working. So yeah, we could really do with getting more reform. What else can we do? Reform programs, which is what we're doing now. Intermediate and advanced programs. It's up to the prisoners really. They're all there and they're ready. It's just up to the prisoners if they actually take them. So we've got the kitchen, safety and hygiene, the carpentry apprenticeship. We've got lots of those now. We've got the workshop safety, was only one of those. But yeah, loads and loads of education programs now. And still behavioural therapy, but no one actually goes to those. So there's just morning sessions for those, but we could always open up them. Let's open them up. Oh right, okay. Start. We'll open these up to the afternoon sessions as well, just in case people can't actually make the morning sessions. And we've got plenty of cash, so it's not like it makes much of a difference, but we'll open that up so in case anyone ever needs behavioural therapy, they can go straight in and see a psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever you call them. What are they? Psychologists. Cool. Yard time is a pretty damn busy time. Check out the amount of crowd there is outside. You wouldn't even be able to hear anyone if you're on the phone there. But we've installed some more phones just in case, and some more weights benches on the other side of the place. But yeah, it's so crowded outside at the moment. Check that out. That's crazy. Yeah, some more weight benches right down the edge here. Do you reckon all these guys are waiting for phones? No, it's time. Oh, it's free time now, so don't know what they're going to do at the moment. I guess some of them will get an early night, some of them will crack on using the phones, but yeah, it's very, very crowded around these areas, which is a bit of a worry, so we might actually take this opportunity to... There's one last security trick up our sleeve with regards to bureaucracy, which is the Taser rollout. So we'll fire off the Taser rollout there. That's going to cost quite a lot of cash, 400 per guard, and we've got 150 guards, so that's going to be a fair few dollars, that is. Everything else is researched at the moment, so yeah. But once the Taser rollout's done, in 12 hours time, so about midday tomorrow, or just before midday, like at 11:30 tomorrow, all of our guards at the moment who are carrying batons and jail keys, or batons or batons, I have no idea. They will all get tasers. Hopefully, we may need to create an armory for that, but if we do, then we'll wait until the next episode before we create our armory. So we've got something cool to look forward to. But hopefully, these guards will have tasers, and then if there is some sort of fight, then they'll be a lot safer. They'll be able to quell any riots pretty quickly. Check it out, all of our prisoners are sleeping. On top of their uniforms as well. Oh, that's damaged uniform. Oh dear. Need to sort those out. Let's dump that damaged uniform there. think the rest of them are fine though. Yeah. A few of them are damaged. I wonder how we'll, if we can actually dump these or not. It'll be interesting to find out. Is it a janitor that needs to dump them? Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, so I'm not going to go through and dump every single damaged uniform. There must be some sort of something in place to actually get rid of the old uniforms and replace them with new ones, but yeah, that's a bit weird. Oh, the other thing we wanted to do, that's a good point. Let us buy some more laundry baskets. Yeah, because people generally don't do anything with laundry baskets. They all end up in this laundry room up here, which is a little bit weird. So let's buy some more for up here. But at least, you know, at least the laundry's getting done. But you tend to find that there's quite a lot of people just stood around in this laundry room not doing anything, and it's probably because we don't have enough laundry baskets, because people are off doing stuff. But yeah, our overcrowded kitchen and canteen are starting to empty out now. We did dip below 600 prisoners very briefly overnight, but then it went straight back up to 609 when we got a new influx of prisoners in the morning. And that hearse just keeps showing up for that one dead workman who just will not go away. And it looks like we've found a spoon and we're auto-saving. I've also taken on a couple of these extra grants, not that we need the money, just to actually get them completed really. So we've got the carpentry apprenticeship program, so we need to produce 10 superior beds. Thought that we'd already done that, but obviously it's going to start from when I accept the program here. So 10% done now, so we've produced 1 out of 10 I guess. And long-term investment. We did the short-term investment, but that completed in like a second apparently. So long-term investments in progress now. That'll give us 11 grand profit, or 16 grand in 79 hours, which is going to be 3 days away, something like that. 3 days and a bit away. So not going to see it in this episode, but in the next episode we'll get that. Never going to do this inmate nutrition research, because this means that we need to serve very low quality meals for 2 days and then very high quality meals for 2 days. If we serve low quality meals for 2 days, we're probably going to have a riot on our hands. And a riot in a prison of this size is not a good thing. But we are going to do this governmental security ratings. This should be pretty easy to complete. We only need to assign some dog handlers to a dog patrol and some armed guards to a patrol as well. So once we get that done, we can probably do this one straight away, which is the MaxSec infrastructure implementation, which requires, the objectives are, increase the size of your security force, which is pretty easy, unlock body armour, which we've already done, unlock tasers, which we've already done, build a CCTV monitor, which we've already done, and place CCTV cameras, which we've already done. So that would probably be completed straight away. And then we've got this one hidden one as well, which we could do with seeing. Hopefully that'll show itself when we actually do the rest of these, but I guess we'll have to see. 20% there. Can we take 3 on at a time? Oh, we can accept 3 grants at a time. So what we need to do now is get a dog handler and some dog patrols, so let's go and do that. So staff, let's get a dog handler, and let's just put 2 dog handlers down. And we also need to get some armed guards. So where are our armed guards? There they are. Oh, max hired already. That's because we don't have a... Right, okay, so we need to build a building for our armed guards. Okay, let's go and do that then. Foundation. Let's build it just at the edge here. So let's go and build that here. Actually, before I do that, what is the room size for the armed guards? The armory doesn't have a room size. Good. Great, so let's do a foundation and let's just build it. Building. Yeah. And we'll do that. And then we'll have an entrance there somewhere, and that can be our armory. Okay, here's our freshly built armory. We should really replace the wall there with an actual wall. That might be a little bit nicer. And what do we need to put in the armory? Well, let's have a little look. Oh, we need to assign it first. Armory. Here. And what do we need to put in there? So we need a weapon rack, a guard locker, and a table. So let's get a table in there. Wow, this is a really small room. And let's get a weapon rack. Hopefully that's, yeah, it's only that big. That's fine. And then let's get some lockers as well. Oh, that's fine. Let's get 3 of those. Beautiful. No need to worry. So then, once we got that, once those weapon racks are done, we should be able to get some armed guards. We've also got a couple of dog handlers now, and we've got a kennel down here. So this room used to be a cleaning cupboard, but we've got a cleaning cupboard there. We don't really need that. So we don't really need 2 of them. So we've replaced that with a kennel, and we've got 5 dog handlers. And let's just get, once this is placed, we should be able to get at least some armed guards. Where are they now? 0 out of 3. 1, 2, 3. Cool. And then we just need to assign them to a patrol. So we'll do deployment, and we'll go to armed patrols, and we'll go there, and we'll go here. And that should be that. And we are buying a lot of... Oh, this is all the money because we've got Taser rollout now. That's why... Look at all this. All of these guards going in for Tasers. That's amazing. Oh man, that's a lot of cash that we're spending on Tasers and body armour. That's cool. It's good that we've got the body armour. We also need some electrical cable to go into there as well, just to power that light. That's really cool. So everyone now has a Taser and everyone now has body armour. So if there is a riot, then it should be a lot easier to handle. Cool, and we've sorted out that. In fact, they've both gone, haven't they? So we've sorted out both of the... Where are they now? What was it? It's the Carpentry Apprenticeship Programme, and it was also the Governmental Security Rating. So they've both been done now, so we should be able to finish off the max security infrastructure implementation. Place CCTV cameras throughout your prison. Alright, so it's 50%, so we need another few CCTV cameras. So I guess we'll need to... Where are they then? CCTV. Let's go and put some... Where should we put some? Let's put one in the armory. Like that. Let's put one out there. And let's put one down here. I think that we have 3 at the moment, so another 3 should be the 100%. So let's do that and let the workmen place them whenever they get round to placing them. And this door needs to be opened for the workmen to place that. Yep. And so there's one, and we're waiting for this one. Oh, it looks like it's done. It's gone already. Great, so the only thing left is the long-term investment and the inmate nutrition research, which we're not going to do because it'll just destroy us. But that is all of the grants completed now. Very good. Okay, as we approach the end of day 105, it's time to bring this episode to a close. Everyone's out doing their yard time at the moment. Nearly all of these phones are being used. It's crazy the amount of people that are here. And we have nearly, coming on to 600, over 550 high-risk prisoners now, and 71 low-risk prisoners. Now, we only actually have enough space for 80 low-risk prisoners, so the first thing we're going to have to do in the next episode is start expanding this cell block. But that's another story for another day. For now, I'll say, as ever, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye now.